in Atseko East Area Government of Edo State of Nigeria, the Nigerian media, the broadcasting organizations of Nigeria, corporate Nigeria, the board, the management, and entire staff of Dar Communications PLC. Welcome you to this day of tributes. I most respectfully express my deepest gratitude and heartfelt appreciation to everyone here present, those that are watching us on the various social media platforms, to pay our last respects to my dear father and your great friend from different and various perspectives. Permit me, Your Excellencies, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, High Chief Engineer Aleogho Raymond Dokpesi, PhD, DSc, FNSC, OFR, irrespective of the socio-economic, religious, or political class. Succinctly put, his constituency was indeed universal, cutting across the broad spectrum of mankind. Throughout his lifetime, from when he was born on the 25th of October, 1951, to when he had an accident on the treadmill while exercising on the fateful day of May 29th, 2023, he gloriously amplified the inspired words of Jack Thorne. His assignment this auspicious was to celebrate and say and speak about my dad as I personally knew him. Impossible for me to talk about a man whom meant so much to me in so many different ways. High Chief was not only there due to his exigencies of time and assignments, but he always showed that he cared. When he did have time to speak and engage, and I believe with each and every one of his children, he made the time to make each and one of them feel relevant, to make them feel special, to make them feel honored, to make them feel appreciated. He gave us a foundation of self-confidence to be able to approach the world in the way that he inspired us to. Ladies and gentlemen, my modest assignment is to really eulogize our father's legacy of resourcefulness, tenacity, intellectualism, courage, uncommon patriotism, philanthropy, importantly, his love for others and our dear country, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He lived, toiled, and dedicated his entire life to the greatness and glorification of the country. He was a Nigerian truly and totally. For him, there was no north, no east, no south, no east, but the great corporate entity called the Federal Republic of Nigeria. After graduation in Poland in 1973, wherein he made the black race extremely proud with a first-class degree in marine engineering and was recognized as the best graduating student in the university for 50 years, he obtained his doctorate degree at the tender age of 26. He had a very bright then Nigerian military head of state, General Olusegun Obasanjo, that was on a state visit. That was when His Excellency invited him to return home. According to his patriotic mantra from the evergreen song of James Brown, "I'm black and proud," my dad obliged immediately. He returned to Nigeria and through diligence achieved so much, and so many which today are proud legacies to his name and to his memory. Much has been said about his days in shipping, but in the broadcast sector, which he revolutionized upon the deregulation of the sector in 1993-94 with Ray Power FM, Africa Independent Television, Faji FM, and yet another brand of news television which he was working on till its very dying days. It's in test transmission, but he labored passionately in the last 4 months before his last breath. And all these are and will be living testimonies of his courage, audacity, and the magic of dreaming big. The 24 hours broadcasting schedule the technological innovations that he introduced, and several others are his enduring legacies. High Chief Engineer Raymond Aleogho Dokpesi will be remembered by this generation and indeed the future generations. I most respectfully wish to conclude with the words saying, the sorrow we feel when we lose the loved one is the price we must pay to have had them in our lives. Adio, Ezomo of the universe. Like the Yorubas will say, Sunreo. Like the Igbos will say, Lana Undokwa. Like the Hausas will say, Kuhita Lafia. Adio, High Chief Aleogho Anthony Raymond Dokpesi, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Nigerian Institutes of Transport Administration, fellow Chartered Institutes of Transport, fellow Institutes of Transport Administration in the United Kingdom, Nigerian Institute of Shipping, fellow Automotive and Locomotive Engineer Institute, fellow Nigerian Institute of Management, fellow Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Ezomo of Wepa Wano Kingdom. Thank you and God bless you.
Well done, my brother.
Dokpesi mi wakando, Dokpesi mi somoluabi. Dokpesi mi wakando, Dokpesi mi somoluabi, ọmọ jẹ́jẹ́. Níbi tó fojú sí ọ̀nà gbàgbé lọ́sẹ̀ o. Dokpesi mi wakando, Dokpesi mi somoluabi.